Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, YouTubers? I'm going to talk to you today about how Israel is not an apartheid state. It is a huge myth around South Africa. Now, the Democratic Alliance does not think so. Several political parties don't, but the main party, the ANC, and then the Economic Freedom Fighters Party as well, say Israel's an apartheid state, and that's just not true. And then it trickles over to elements of South Africa's population where certain segments of South Africa's population believe that, but it's not a justified statement. It's a lie, actually, that Israel's an apartheid state. Number one, Israeli Arabs are allowed to be citizens of Israel, and even before they're citizens, they're allowed voting rights in Israel. They're also allowed to serve on Israel's Knesset, which is their parliament. Black South Africans could not do that under apartheid. They couldn't. They could vote in their tribal homelands, like Ciskei, Transkei, but they could not serve on the South African parliament during apartheid. They could not vote in national elections in South Africa during apartheid. Kenneth Meshuai, who heads the African Christian Democratic Party, which is a pro-Israel political party, and they also go around South Africa to tear down the myth that Israel's an apartheid state. He has visited Israel, and he's had a friend that visited Israel too. And they shared the same hospital bed. When they got sick in Israel, they shared a hospital room with an Arab and a Jew. And hospitals were segregated in South Africa during apartheid. So that's another myth there. And Kenneth Meshuai actually did a video on PragerU explaining that, and that is just a huge myth that where Israel undeservedly loses credibility because the criticism out there is that Israel's an apartheid state. The fact of the matter is Israel is not an apartheid state, and no. Israeli Arabs are entitled to free health care under Israeli law. They're also entitled to all the welfare programs that Israel has. Now, people living in the Gaza Strip, they can come and immigrate to Jerusalem and other parts of Israel and apply for citizenship. Particularly before this conflict. It's just a myth that it's an apartheid state. And also, Israeli Arabs do not have forcible conscription in military service. In Israel, all Jewish men and women have to serve 2 years in the military. You can get an exception and go like to social services or national police force, but it's rare. Israeli Arabs are not forcibly conscripted into the Israeli military. So anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.